there! I am Cookie with Wordy Nerd, and I did not realize it was April 30th. Which is my mom's birthday. Happy birthday! So I decided to do a quick wrap-up of the month. I'm going to confess, I really didn't get a ton read because I spent most of April really sick, as I've been saying. I'm about 80% better. And I'll take 80% better over what I was feeling. I know people say, I've had the worst flu ever. I think I might have. I don't think I've ever been that sick with the flu, so bronchitis, cold, whatever it was, but it was bad. But I'm almost normal. I didn't read a ton because I just couldn't read. I just start reading and it'd just give me an instant headache, which really sucked, so I really didn't get through a lot this month. But last weekend I started feeling better and I got through 2 books. The first one, Swamplandia. This was written by Karen Russell, and they had it in the young adult section at Barnes & Noble, but I don't think it's young adult. I think if you're a young adult reader and you pick this up, you'd be a little surprised at it. That being said, it actually was really good. She was the Pulitzer Prize finalist, and I believe she teaches writing. Oh, I read the bio and I completely forgot. I had to look it up. It's in the front of the book. It tells about her. She's actually writer-in-residence at Bryn Mawr. This book actually was pretty good. I don't think it was, like, fantastic, great. I couldn't put it down. It was riveting. But it was a really well-crafted story. It was very well written. In parts, it actually reminded me of We Were the Mulvaneys. Completely blanked on who wrote that. I will put that link also in the description below. I'm going to remember it as soon as I stop filming because that's what my brain does. The storyline was not quite what I expected, but around halfway I started seeing where it was heading. There are some foreshadowings, so to speak, of what's to come, and it does get a little bit dark towards 3/4 of the way through when you start realizing what's going on, which is actually pretty interesting because it's told from Ava's point of view, and she's not pretty young. I'd say like preteen, early teen. Her sister is 15 or 16, and then her brother is 18, 17, 18. So they're all a couple spaced apart, and they run Swamplandia, I guess. It's the alligator theme park, amusement park, whatever it would be. They put on shows. The mother swims with the crocodiles, alligators, whatever they are. They call them Seths in this book, and I'm not quite sure what that reference means. I don't know if it's an actual cultural reference or if it's just a nickname this family had. I didn't actually look that up, but they called them the Seths the whole time. So the amusement, or the theme park, whatever you want to call it, that's been in the family for X number of years, started to dwindle, and the father owes a lot of money. Like the first chapter in the book, the mother passes away, so it's all the kids in the family. The dealings of the ramifications of such a loss on an emotional, physical level. Yeah, it didn't quite head where I thought it was going to go. I think that's why I'm slightly befuddled yet about it, but it actually was a really good book. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 if we're going to do that, or I'm going to give it a B if we do the normal grading scale rubric. It was really good. Just be warned that it's going to have a little bit of darkness, you know, after you get the first part. Because the first part, if it was like the Mulvaneys, it told more of the good times. Whereas I think Mulvaneys focused more on what happened after the good times. So this set up the demise of the theme park and all that. And what happens to the family in a case where you lose a family member, that sort. And when you don't trust people, or you did trust people and you shouldn't have. That's more the line there. Who you trust is a big theme of this book. So I give it a B. It was really good. It was really interesting. It was definitely not young adult. So I don't even know why it was on that table. They did say it was a young emerging author, but she was definitely not teen and you know, it's not teenagery. It's dealing with teenage themes, but more from an adult perspective, sort of a retrospect or reflection style book. It was really good. So if you like that type of Mulvaney writing, you probably will like this one. Guilty pleasure time! Yay! I did read Nora Roberts' Whiskey Beach, and like most of my guilty pleasures, I'm gonna give it an A. Mostly because it transports me, it takes me away, it lets me, you know, be another person for the 3 hours I spend with the book or however long. It was cute. It was written from the guy's point of view, and I forgot his name already. How terrible is that? Eli. Landon. Sorry. I sort of ignore their names in these books. Because it's a delete afterwards. But Eli was an attorney who was going through a divorce, and his wife was brutally murdered, but it wasn't him. He was tried, let go. No one could actually, you know, say, yes, indeed, you're guilty of this crime. And he took solace at Whiskey Beach, which is where his, of course, ridiculously wealthy family, how else would it be in these books? God, I love it. Big mansion, of course, because that's the only kind of house to live in if you're a power attorney who's seeking refuge from personal crises. Anyway, ignoring those details because it's part of the fun. He goes there to get away. The grandmother had fallen, so she's back in Boston and has a housekeeper who, of course, is just absolutely perfect. Quirky, fun, that sort. Empathetic, knows just what he wants. Not that way. Well, I mean, not right away. But, yeah, it's fun. It's a lark. It's a romance. What I do like about Nora, I promised a story of why I read her books. I guess it would have been in 99, 2000 when I was ending grad school. And I was super stressed, and I was such a book snob, like the kind that's annoying. Like, I only read Vonnegut and Bukowski. I'm so elevated. And my mom loves romance books, and she's like, I think you'd really enjoy just relaxing with Nora Roberts' book. And there's me going, no, I don't want to read that crud. Famous last words, people. And she gave me one, and it actually was fun. And I think that was the word I liked about her books. They're fun, they let you escape. And I ended up buying like all of the ones I could get my hands on. And every time hers comes out, I just run out and get it because I know I'm going to enjoy it. But, you know, all in all, you know, just enjoy them. They're fun. And I'm going to give it an A. I had fun with it. And what I like about hers, I think I started saying, versus some of the other romancy writers, the other romancy writers are more like love, 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 lust, sex. No real storyline. She really does craft an excellent story, and it's not romance based. I mean, there's romance in it, but it's more about a story that two people are sort of hooking up during. This one more the suspense thriller aspect of it, slash mystery, because you're trying to figure out who actually did these murders. And of course someone's attacking him on his home turf. I forgot to mention that. So, you know, we have to figure out who killed the wife and is doing these attacks. So it's a really cool little suspense story mixed with a little love. So I give it an A. If you like this type, go for it. Since I did not realize it was almost May, I haven't actually bought any books except for the second one of Discovery of Witches, which has not arrived in the mail yet, even though it's shipped. What's going on Amazon? Anyway, so my book haul will probably be a little bit late, or more the middle of the month, because it's May, and you know what May means? It's like lots of book sales. We have two in my state, big ones. One's on Mother's Day weekend, and one's on the 11th. I hope that's not both the same weekend. I'll have to look that up. So I'm going to be probably buying piles of books, but they're going to be used ones, and I don't think I'll actually get to Barnes & Noble this month. Famous last words. There we go again. I probably will, but I'm going to focus on the books at the sales this month. So what did you read this month? Did you like it? Or were you in a funk like I was? Oh God, I could not get out of my funk. But I think with this last weekend I sort of started swimming my way out of it. So let me know in the comments below, and I will be seeing you soon with my haul. See ya.